I think the many reasons why many people are not successful or be at the place where they want to be at is because of two things. And these are the two things that I struggle with even to this day, that I continue to struggle with, that I'm trying to get better at. And the reason why these things are so hard is because the world that we live in today just makes it so hard to do it, because there's so many different distractions. There's so many other things that, basically prevent us from doing these things. And one of those things is focus. We lack focus because there's just so many different distractions, whether it's your phone, whether it's social media, whether it's like other things in life that are distracting us, other people. It's just so hard to get distracted. So focus, and then discipline. Discipline, all in all, is just a very, very hard thing to do. Discipline is basically doing something you don't want to do, but you do it anyways. So discipline is doing something you really don't want to do, such as waking up every day at like 5 a.m., going to the gym every single day, trying to eat healthy every single day. Those are hard things. Nobody wants to do those things, but you do those things anyway because you're disciplined. You want to get better at doing those things. And the main reason why I'm making this video is because I want to share with you guys some of the ways that I outreach to my leads. So I have a home healthcare agency. And some of my leads are referral based or lead based. So I pay these companies to basically send me referrals or leads to individuals who are looking for home care services. And basically what I do is, once they send those referrals out to me, now each referral costs about $60 per referral, cost about $60. And so I'm working with like 3 companies right now. One is called Karen Homes. The other one is called Karen.com, and the last one is called Aging Care or Place for Mom. Those are like the same things. And so each referral costs about $60, except for Karen Homes. Those referrals cost about $25, mainly because their service is a little bit cheaper, and they don't really like investigate the leads very well. So they don't send you detailed leads, just like kind of people who just kind of go up and sign up. But Karen.com and Karen.com and Karen.com and Aging Care, they actually vet those leads, and people actually speak to them before they send those referrals out to you, and they have a description of the services that people are asking for before you receive them, before you call those leads. But anyways, every single month I receive about 17 leads on average. Out of the 17 leads that I receive, you only close on about like 1 or 2. Now, a lot of you are thinking 17 leads, you're paying about $60 per lead. So I'm spending roughly anywhere between $1,000 something per month on just leads, and I'm only closing on one of those leads. Now, the reason why I'm saying closing on 1 out of 17 leads is not a bad thing is because if you close on just one lead, the potential or the amount that you could possibly make on that one lead that you close on could be anywhere from $4,000 to about $7,000 a month, depending on what type of services that individual is looking for. So that's why the return on one lead can be anywhere from 200% like profit, like basically, because you're paying $60 per lead. And if you just close on one lead, that one lead that you paid $60 for can make you anywhere from $3,000 all the way to like $7,000, depending on what type of services and how many hours of services that individual or that family is looking for. And so I'm basically kind of gonna show you guys without trying to expose a lot of the details on how I do my leads. So I have like a Google Excel from my CRM. I don't use a fancy CRM because I'm a small healthcare agency. I just started in October 24. So we don't have like a lot of money. We don't have a lot of resources to use right now. So when I'm doing my CRMs, I just use my Google Excel sheet. And every time I get a lead, I input in here. So I'm going to turn my camera on just to kind of show you guys. So this is just a basic Google Excel, and I'm going to try to explain to you guys kind of what I do. So the green means this is a good thing. This means I contacted the person, and that means I had a conversation with them and I set a care assessment appointment. Basically, a care assessment appointment is when you go, a care assessment appointment is basically, okay, let me turn this around. A care assessment appointment is basically when you set an appointment to meet with that person and you do their care service plan. So what kind of services they're looking for, whether it's companion care, whether it's they need help with groceries, medication, or whether they need like personal care, like washing their hair, using the bathroom, or sometimes it could be 24-hour care or living care, which means somebody actually lives inside that home with them, which is on a higher side. So the living care is anywhere from $260 a day all the way to like $230 a day that you're billing that person. And then, you know, the personal care aid or the home health aid, those are anywhere between like $30 to $35 per hour. So the services kind of range. So kind of going back to this, so anytime you see a green, that means I scheduled an appointment or an assessment, and that means if the green ends here and there's no more, that means I closed on that person. If you see a green and it stops and it doesn't go anywhere, that means I scheduled an assessment, but that I scheduled something but it didn't go through, and I just kind of keep track of my notes. Now the red basically means anytime that I reached out to a person and they either found some other services, they don't need the services, or they can't they can't pay for the services, and that means I would have to receive a refund from the company that gave me that lead or that gave me that referral. Now the yellow basically means I got in contact with that person, I had a conversation with them, they were kind of interested in the services, and I did a couple of follow-ups and try to schedule. And when the yellow leads to a red, that means they basically are not interested anymore in the services. Now, every lead you get, guys, every lead you get, you have to understand, not every single person is going to want the services, bro. There have been plenty of times where people have gotten mad at me, have cussed me out, or have gotten super annoyed with what, just like me having a conversation with them. And the thing is, when you're doing cold calls and when you're trying to reach out to clients, or if you're running any business and you're reaching out to clients, you cannot get discouraged, bro. You absolutely cannot get discouraged. Just I have a lot of anxiety. You know, I get anxious, you know, to make these calls. I'm not a salesperson. I'm far from a salesperson. But I know that in order for my business to be successful, in order for any business to be successful, and you want clients, you want leads, and you're a new agency or you're a new company, whatever business you're running, you have to brand yourself. You have to reach out to people to sell your products or your services. In my case, I know some of these people are going to get annoyed by me calling them. That's okay, because these leads that I'm getting is people that are actually looking for these services. These are not cold leads. These are basically almost hot leads. They went out on this platform, they signed up, they're looking for home care services. And so all I'm trying to do is assist them. So although some people may get annoyed or may get mad when I'm calling them or emailing them, but this is something that they're looking for. And sometimes some people are having terrible days. You know what I mean? Don't get discouraged. Don't get mad when somebody doesn't, you know, want to go with your services, or somebody cusses you out, or somebody tells you stop calling me. Like, it's okay. Just continue to send them emails or newsletters, and don't get stuck on a one lead. Don't get stuck on one referral. When you make an outreach call to a person and they decline, or they get mad, or they cuss at you, don't get stuck there. Just go on to the next lead, go on to the next person. I have 17 people on this list. Let me turn the camera back around. I have 7. Each month I go through 17. And this is just every time that I contacted them. So I basically have a specific contact cadence, and so I can share this with you guys in the descriptions, a link to this, or I can, you know, you guys can even email me and I'll send it to you. So this is basically the cadence that I follow when I'm first reaching out to a specific client. So for the first time is like I call them. And I usually leave a voicemail if they don't pick up. I'm not gonna go through the whole thing, but this is basically kind of what I follow. This is my cadence for when I'm outreaching to my clients. And so this is just a little bit of kind of what I do. If you guys want like a more detailed or more in-depth ways that I reach out to my clients, or like I'm in contact with my clients, I would love to make more videos like this for those people who are like in sales, or those people who are like in service, those people who are like struggling to get leads or make, you know, cold calls and stuff like that. This is kind of what I follow. This is kind of what I do. And like I said, bro, if you want to be successful in anything, if you want to become great in everything, whether it's your business, your YouTube channel, your email marketing, your Instagram, you have to be consistent every single day. You have to focus and you have to have discipline. I hate doing cold calls. I do cold calls every Monday, every Wednesday and every Friday. And those are the days that I get the most anxious and the more anxiety because I hate doing them. But I know if I don't do these phone calls that my business is it's not gonna work. It's gonna fail. It's not gonna be successful. So I literally force myself to do it. It is discipline. And when I'm doing these cold calls, I have to focus on my script. I follow a specific script, and I can share that script with you guys if you guys would like me to do so. Let me know in the comment section. I follow a specific script that is tailored to the people that I'm reaching out to. And so you have to continue to stay focused and continue to be disciplined, because like I said, I get 17 referrals and each referral costs about $60. Now, if I'm not closing on at least one referral, that is a loss of $1,000 for the month. And like I said, I'm a new agency. I'm investing all of my money. I have no loans, none of that. I'm investing my own money into this. So that's, if I'm not outreaching, if I'm not disciplined enough to call these people and stay focused on trying to close on these leads, that means I am losing out on $1,000 per month in the red. That's not a good thing. A business is made to be profitable. It's a for-profit business that I'm running. And so the main reason why I'm making this video is just those people who are maybe struggling, who are not great at sales, who are just starting their business. Like, you have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined in order to be successful. You know, stay focused, stay disciplined. And if you guys want me to make more videos like this where I share about how I do my cold calls and my outreaches and how I, contact my clients and how I get my clients, I would love to make videos like this. Let me know in the comment section. And if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys hit that like, hit that subscribe button. It does really help the channel grow. And I really do appreciate you guys. See you guys in the next video. Peace.